Hello, friends, and welcome back. This is the first episode of a new series of Battle Brothers where we're playing with the Legends mod. If you missed the episode 0, I had laid out a few options, and a few people voted from those options, and 2 came out on top, so not by much, and we're tied for first place. So I've chosen one from the 2 that I thought that I could have the most fun, and honestly, I kind of liked both of the options. I liked all of the options, but I liked these 2 options in particular. I'm happy to see that other people thought that they would be good options as well. So with that, we're going to jump into this. You'll see what the option is when we get in there. I'm going to input the seed here. I figured this would be the best banner for this particular playthrough, and I came up with the name Heartseekers for the company based on this alone. I'm also choosing the rest of the configurations based on the company origin, and this is going to play into the role playing a little bit. And as I had stated before, this is going to be somewhat of a role playing campaign. Not that there's going to be any cutscenes or changes in my voice. I'm still playing Battle Brothers, but the choices that I'm going to make on who I'm hiring and how they level and the events as they unfold are going to be based on the people that we have in our company and their backgrounds. Okay? So, moving on, as I said before in episode 0, expert, veteran, we're going with high funds based on the company origin. I did change this a little bit. I increased the water by 2, and I found this to be interesting how sensitive the map is to changing water. It seemed to be that this was had more of an impact than landmass ratio, and I don't understand what landmass ratio is now. I figured it would be something like land to water ratio, but that's not what it is. So that's being put input here with water. So I don't know what this is. I'm not going to touch it now. Snow line I did increase from 85 to 90, as I discussed before. Settlements I'm keeping at 27. Factions I've increased to 4. I think I had said 5 before, but I'm gonna keep it at 4. 5 seem to make some factions have 1 or 2 settlements, and that I don't think that's going to work out the way that we'd like it to in the late game crisis. So we're gonna stick with this. I've unclicked unexplored map because of the origin again. All trade buildings available. And scaling I have unclicked because of the... I kind of like how scaling works linearly rather than non-linearly or stepwise, and I think these would do that. These are all checked all the way down to Legend Magic. I think these are all going to be good additions to the campaign in general. Let's jump in. And I'm going to take this time right here to announce a milestone that's upcoming. We are slowly approaching 100 subscriptions, and subscribers, and I am thrilled to see this happen on a week-to-week basis. We're growing at a pretty good rate now, and I want to use this as an opportunity to repay the community. So when we hit 100 subscribers, I'm going to release a video on like the terms and conditions of how that's going to work. But basically, one of the any one of the games that I have been playing on this channel is up for grabs, and one lucky winner, one random lucky winner, is going to be able to receive that game for free. Okay, so on to this series. Yes, onwards to shape our own destiny. So, we are in the hills outside of Fuxburg, or Fuchsburg, and we are deep in the north. We are going to want to change that quickly. Let's take a look at our brothers. So this is the Assassin Tutor campaign, basically. Now, it's not always going to be an Assassin Tutor. This is just the origin. It's going to change. We're going to be hiring more and more brothers and sisters, and some of these may end up dying in the end before we reach the well, if we reach the crisis. I'm hoping we do. First off, I'm going to be bringing them all here into the back line. I really like that there's a third line. It opens up to new tactics that vanilla Battle Brothers doesn't have. I mean, I'm sure, yes, you can just back up one, but starting on that back line, it opens up new things, and I'm afraid it might actually break some things. I'm not entirely sure. In testing, it seems to make the enemy do some weird things from time to time. So anyway, let's take a look at our starting brothers. And if you are interested in being a part of this playthrough, this campaign, then let me know in the comments section here. I do have some people that from episode 0 that had expressed their interest in joining the campaign, and I've written those names down. I'm going to get through this first episode, and then we can start choosing some brothers for you. So if you see one of these three that you're interested, I will interested in naming your name, then let me know which brother you're interested in, including any of the new ones that we may encounter this episode. So first off is Savari, who is a noble, a disloyal noble, who also hates nobles. He is a noble killer, so he has left his titles and his lands behind purposefully, because he does not want to live in that way anymore, even though he seems to be dressing in that way still. So he's grabbed his rondel dagger and taken to join a two-man party to learn how to become an assassin and live in the wilds. Now his teacher is Helgi here, who is an assassin, an unpredictable yet loyal, ambitious and quick. And as you saw there as I went through these, quick has initiative, ambitious has initiative, and unpredictable has initiative. So these three have added 18 additional initiative to him from the start. He does have 2 more stars in initiative. So I think you can see where I'm going to be going with Helgi here, where his future lays with perks. And then there's Thankmar. Thankmar is a bowyer, a charming bowyer at that, who has a fear of nobles, so he probably doesn't like Savari all too much. Although they're going to have to, he's going to have to trust him at this point. It doesn't mean that he has to like him, right? And he might be okay with Savari since he's left his titles behind, but he knows that deep down Savari is a noble. Right. So, as you can see from the perks, I'm not going to go through all of these now. It is going to be way too time consuming. So as things unfold, I will kind of take my time off camera, choose some of the perks, and figure out where they're going in the future. And if you have ideas, both for well, more for role play, but as well as tips on kind of min-maxing, I would love to hear any comments on that for any one of these or any in the future. I really love this dynamic perk tree in Legends mod, and I'm very excited to finally bring it to the channel. But we are not going to survive in the north. No, so we are going to go to Fuchsburg here and search for a contract. And I hope the contract brings me south. That is my plan, is to get out of here. So it's not looking good from this, except the offer. So follow the tracks. Well, for a total of 260 crowns, I assume that this is mostly Brigand rabble. That's what it is. Brigand rabble. I keep forgetting the word rabble, but the rabble are a weaker brigand thug. So I assume that this is mostly rabble and some thugs, maybe. I would love to take it on, but let's see if we can find some extra help here. Okay. Probably not. I'm not going to be hiring a washerwoman or a miner. Any other time I'd probably take the miner, but in keeping to the roleplay a little bit, I'd like to have some of those roleplay elements seen in who we're hiring. And if we are kind of a group of assassins, miners and washerwomen are probably not going to want to join us, nor do we want them on our side. And I assume prices here are pretty disgusting. Actually, I mean, it's not too bad, honestly. Maybe 5%, that's what it kind of looks like here. So I think we could take something like, I mean, since the prices are, I mean, they're not good, honestly. Yeah, they are not good at all. I mean, not that there's just not a lot available. Let's take a couple things here, though. And we will have them fixed and ready to go when we do hire somebody that can use them. So let's do it like this. I'm not going to be using the Fangshire helm this time. I will be selling it, but I am going to wait until I find a better price to sell it. Probably end up selling this as well. Let's grab some meat, and then we'll be able to eat this and the goat cheese and probably leave the wine alone. Alright. Well, yeah, I think let's get to the road and let's get out of the north. Now, I don't want to see any barbarians. Maybe we'd be able to find some people that are willing to join us up here at Asestead. I'm not going to head in this direction, which is kind of too bad. If we had started here, that'd be great. But yeah, this might have been a good place to go check out as well. But since we're kind of walking past Asestead, I'll take a stop here. Okay. Well, let's look at the potential hires. I'm not seeing too many good options here. I mean, I see some options, but not for our purposes. Maybe a contract again to get out of here. Certainly not. This is what I'm looking for right here. We can travel the roads and have some help with any ambushes that might attack us. As long as it's going south. That's all I'm looking for. And this might be even better. It doesn't pay as much. Okay, well, we would go right back to where we came. So I'm going to take this one just to start getting some income here. It does pay for a full day. Maybe we get there and we find something else. Yeah, so let's go check that out. Yeah, okay. I just wanted to look at the prices again, but we'll probably end up going back and try and get that that contract again. I don't want this one, so let's head right back here. This is kind of gonna be like this. I apologize if this like sounds or looks boring, but we're gonna have to kind of take what we can get until we get some more men and be able to afford it, because we have two guys that we're paying 50 gold for two guys right now, so, or crowns. Here's our first option that we are going to have to make a choice on. We're not too interested in forging a bond of friendship with any towns. This, probably not. We're not interested in a battle standard yet, so getting up to half dozen men, that looks like a good first step for us. We know that the roads are dangerous. A couple lowly, well, not lowly, I guess, but a couple assassins and a bowyer probably aren't going to be able to stay alive forever against the bands of brigands and barbarians. So we have a couple more options here. This one looks like a good one. It's 300 crowns to just go find something not far west. I think we might take that one before we go. This is another one. Go find some brigands. Another 260 crowns. That's probably a good option if we had more hired. So let's take this one first. It's not far west, so probably right around here. Yep. Okay. Now we'll head back. We don't really want anything to do with that. But 300 crowns for half a day's work. Not bad. I think what we're gonna do though is we're gonna take this, and if we get ambushed, then we can just flee and let them for their fate immediately. Let's take this. It's some barbarian thralls against some of us. If it gets hairy, we can run away. If not, some. I didn't see how many. Man. Let's check it out, and if it's bad, we'll go. Okay, it's 7 of them, so that means there's 6. We're probably not in the best situation. This caravan hand might be pretty helpful, but I'm not seeing it being a very good possibility of us winning, which is unfortunate. Let's wait. I want to see what they do. We can always run away. Again, let's wait. Yeah. Man, I really want to try this out, but I know that they're going to get overwhelmed very easily, and we can use the donkeys, basically. I know that they're going to get overwhelmed. Well, this is unfortunate. So we're going to sound the retreat, but I want to step back a little bit. I almost want to see what, like, how well they do, and then make my choice, but I don't think it's going to be good. Let's wait. Yeah, they're missing constantly, so. All right, well, he can't even hit. I mean, we tried. So that's too bad. As you can see, barbarians just need to be, we just need to stay away from them. There's nothing good with them. It's unfortunate we just lost our first fight, but it was a tactful retreat. So I really, and the fact that they popped out of the bushes as soon as we got on the caravan, that's just too bad for them. All right, a Hound Master now. I mean, it sounds like a good idea, and then we can pick up a dog, right? Are there dogs here? That's the next. No, there isn't. Oh, okay. Well, there's Teal the war dog. I still don't really like the I mean, I kind of like the idea of bringing her, but I would have to purchase a dog, and then I would have to purchase a weapon for her. I already have the shield, so 500 is going to turn into pretty close to 750, or over 750 pretty quickly, so we're gonna pass on her, which is too bad. Let's continue though. I'd like to say that we should stop in Vardestead. Wow. But we'll stop here in Torvastad first. Check them out. Okay. A poacher would be pretty helpful as a new addition. Irvin the Wild would also be an interesting one. A poacher is not. I mean, the background seems to imply that they're kind of like a thief or something. So to join an assassinship, I don't really know what else to call it, might be in their interest. And hiring a poacher might be in our interest as well. Irwin the Wild, he might be a good addition as well. My fear is that by spending 500 here, that we're not going to find a good frontliner for a while that we can actually afford. So let's check out what this contract is. All the tracks, yeah. How are the prices? Not bad, not terrible, not good either. 9% and 14%. So, and I keep forgetting to fix these, so I'll do that real quick. Actually, we should probably just throw this on him now, right? $35. I guess that's better, isn't it? Okay. Yeah. Whoops, that's not what I took the cap. I wanted to look at this. 40 and 35. Yeah, so, or 30. I think I have better... I have good chances of finding more poachers in the south anyway. So let's head out of here. I will take a stop in Vardstead. Just to see if there's anything there. And then we'll maybe find some better luck as we're heading south. Okay. Is this going south? The day to the south. Handstad. Follow the tracks. Yeah, man, I'd love to do that, but... And then a package instead. Also go into Tanstadt. So where is this Tanstadt? Right there. That might be a good option for us. What are the chances, right? Let's hang out here for the night. Another part of this role-playing experience is that I'm not going to do this when I need healing and then a moment later do this. I can't do that. Like, to me that's so cheesy. So they're going in here where they're best suited or where I find that I need the help. And that's basically where they're going to stay. So repairing here, do have some healing for you. I'd really like to put you in training, but not with just 3 guys. I guess we'll go with hunting. Hunting, training, and scouting. Alright, we'll go with scouting, I guess. We'll camp here for the night. Let's check it out. Alright, time to get moving. See if they have anybody to hire here. Okay, here we go. So, Sune is a brawler. We definitely want to take brawlers. Nicholas is a killer on the run, would definitely be another good one to bring. The problem is that killer on the run is going to be another rogue kind of character, and we already have 2, you know. We're going to try and make these into rogues, basically, so taking on another rogue at this point probably isn't for the best. There's a lot here, though. So let's definitely take the brawler. And man, if a militiaman was a militia, in my opinion, a nobleman. Okay, yes, he's left his titles and everything behind, but he still wants protection, and he's going to pay well for protection. I'm not going to pay this much for protection yet. Yeah, so I don't see many other people here, so we're gonna leave those ones behind. Let's check out the prices here. Oh, pretty bad, aren't they? Yeah. Let's check out our new recruit and then maybe purchase up a weapon for him. Okay, well, the brawler survivor, and he's cocky, so he has less defenses, which is just terrible. Minus in both. Starting off with 58 melee skill, that's all right. I mean, we're gonna take him. I'm not the type of person that's just gonna say no to this. To a new brother, particularly at this stage of the game. I think let's pick up a cap for him and a weapon. Well, I mean, these wood sticks, I'm not that desperate. Let's spend the money on something good for him. Militia spear should help us all out equally. So now, is there something new? Layers maybe to take. Let's take 3. One for each of our assassins, these lighter ones, and then a more heavier one for our front man. Okay. Make sure that these fix up. that is something that I know I'm not going to be the first to say it, but it's interesting how they don't. If they were already on the body, then it will fix itself. But if you put something there, they tend not to fix themselves. It's kind of weird, but oh well. I'm not the first to think about complaining about that. So, um, you know what? For some extra money, let's sell this, and we're gonna take some more fresh meat here. 4 more days. This is gonna go bad before that. But we might finish it before that anyway, so let's take that. I think that's good enough for now. That would be nice. Alright, let's take the contract that escort caravan. It's not too far. Maybe we will get lucky and not have to deal with anything on the way down. Before I do that, I think I'd like to put this. I think I want to do something like this instead. Yeah, okay. At least for the caravan ride here. Oh, and I don't know if this is intended or if it's a bug, but you can camp while um, on caravan rides. If it's intended that way, then well, either way, let me know. If it's intended that way, then I will use it. I'm not going to abuse or cheese it, but if you know for a fact that it is intended this way, then I will at least use it. I'm okay with it in some cases. It kind of makes sense that you are, you know, like repairing things or healing or even resting, right? But uh, the patrol station seems to be a bit weird because you could throw all your guys in here to cheese this a lot, and basically you have this huge uh, radius of vision as you're moving, and that's just broken. That should not happen. So I'm not going to do it that way. And in fact, actually, I think I'm gonna just pull him out now, because we do have this guy now. Whoops, that's not what I want to do. Um, he would be good at training, but I don't want to see any injuries. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put one of them here. Actually, here, you're gonna hunt. Go here, and you get to break some stuff down. I'm gonna do it this way, and that's basically where they're going to stay. I'm not going to go through this and pile everyone in to speed things up. I just don't agree with that that playstyle. So let that go for now. Yeah, so like maybe I could see way out here as I took that corner. Ah, I forgot to look at that town we passed. All right. Well, we've made it to Konstad. Let's take a look at these contracts. We're probably going to stick around so I can look at the potential hires and the market. Okay. As long as this is west or south. Northeast. Nope. Not going back north. This is going to be a follow the tracks. I'd really like to do it. If I can get like 2 more guys here, then maybe we'll do that. But I'll probably end up doing this. Please go south. Southwest. Okay. Schmelsheim. Interesting. Where's Schmel? Oh, it's right there. Well, let's, as I said, we'll sit here for the night, and then check out the wares in the morning here. Time to get moving. Like in that case, we could easily put everyone into hunting or put everyone into what's it called? Training and cheese it. I'm not doing it. Straight up. I apologize. That's just not my play style. So, okay. There's a wonky bow though. I don't really want the wonky bow. Here we go. Yeah. So there's another brawler. I know that they end up fighting sometimes, but I'm gonna try and forget these kind of events. 17 though. Sounds like he's greedy. How much do we already pay you? 13. That dude's... No way. Okay. As I just said, I'm gonna forget these events, but man, that guy, he just seems... He's gonna be a problem. 17. He's gonna ask for more later. We're already paying 74 per day. Well, I think what I'm going to do is deliver this cargo and then maybe come back. There's not... Oh, I want to check out the market first. I do want to pick up another shield. Yeah, the prices are bad. Okay, let's get out of here. I want to pick up another shield and like a full kit so that we can hire... When we do hire a new brother or sister, that we can just kit them out immediately. 60 bucks. Let's see what's available here. Yeah, definitely not that one. And another cargo. Laterstead, about a day to the northeast. I think that's beyond where we came from. Yeah. I'm not going back that far. I'd really like to get a fight into this episode. And if I head south, then I'm getting... Whoops. Okay. Just jumped there. If I head south... Oh, that's right, I can do this. I forgot about this. There's this place. Won't be able to get anything from there. Maybe get a contract here. There's no contracts available there. So it looks like if this is kind of like a passing... once I go south of Schmelzheim, I don't really want to return. And there's nobody to hire here. Oh. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Okay. Alright, well... Let's head back up here, and we'll check out that contract again. And if I can hire 2 or 3 guys, then I will definitely consider it. Honestly, what my options are here are another a poacher, probably. Well, this would be the only poacher, and he's got a terrible bow. Nicholas would be the other option. I could take someone like Sissa here, who already has a level, which is pretty cool. He also is fairly cheap. We just got to put a shield on him and a helmet, maybe. Oh, this is tough. That's more than half of the money that I have already, though. And I would want to have a second too. So like picking up Hughes and Sisa or Bavo. Yeah, this is really unfortunate. Okay, let's just get Nicholas. Let's check him out real quick. I mean, he's got a star here. 56 melee skill. 100 fatigue, 120 initiative. Wow. Yeah. I mean, he's here, so let's use him. And I might take Hughes. Hughes or Bravo. I'm like brute forcing here, and this might not be a good option. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna grab this. I know I'm spending a lot of money, guys, but welcome to my playstyle. So we're gonna take Bavo instead of Hughes. Yep. 11 versus 12. He's cheaper. He already comes with arrows, so that's another plus. And oh god. Okay, well, 51, that's not terrible. We don't want that anymore. And now we need some gear. Whew. So we need a shield. We need a cap. We need some other protection here. Let's just jump for this one. And a weapon. Alright, another spear. Okay. We're getting pretty low here. But I think it's going to be worth it. He's going to be there. He's going to be here. And then we can kind of force our way in where we need to. Alright. So let's do this. We're going to... Oh, there's another contract? Oh, man. South. Okay, we'll come back to that. Okay. Here we go, guys. Our first test. Ah, okay. Right. So we're in good spirit now. Eager and good spirit. That's going to help out. We're not going to go that far south yet. Fights in the arena. That's definitely not going to happen. We want to, I guess, become recognized as mercenaries. Since this is, I mean, it's the game. It's not that much of a sandbox. As much as I want to take like a thieving kind of path, we are forced in the way of mercenaries. So, I just have to go this way. We're gonna take this on. I think that one's a pretty good one to take anyway. Southeast. I don't see any tracks. I don't see any tracks at all. Am I missing something? Southeast, yeah, I mean... Okay, well, there's 7 of them. A few thugs. A poacher. A bandit... rabble. Oh, it's a bandit rabble. It's not even a brigand rabble. Okay, well... I'm gonna fall back, and I want to take this fight in the daytime. Because we have a couple archers, I'd really like to have the upper hand on that. And we're off to a good start here, except for you, Sune. That's not a good place for you. So this is actually a really great start for you guys. We might even step up again. I think that I like that idea. And then we can line up there. So let's do that. Just gonna back up here. Except for you. You can hang out here. That's gonna be fine. Back there. Yeah, right there. Good. Good hit. Okay, well, we have this kind of covered, and this is covered. And I'm probably even going to send Savari up here. Stay there. Okay. Yep, do that. And from here... That's too bad. Alright, I think we're pretty good here. We've got a good footing. Oh man, okay. That should be fine still. Wait. Wait. Let's try and take this guy out. Nope. Maybe this one? A headshot, perhaps? I think what I'm going to do is that, so that this guy doesn't think about doing this. He can just move here, and then we can kill him from there. He'll probably go over here, though. And this is going to keep from too many piling up here. And kind of the same thing there. Ooh, it's already out. Forgot that he attacked already. Wait. Okay, good. That's good enough. I'd like him to be dead so that we can get that art. We can get Thankmar to take the shot. Now who's next? Helgi. Okay, so we want to try that again. Or do we? Now let's take another shot somewhere else. I'm not too worried about him. We can wait. Ouch. Interesting. I'm surprised that they're not trying to jump up here, but that's fine. Nice. Oh man, Nicholas, you killed it. Literally. Nice. Nicely done. Let's hop down. Maybe try and to jump out that way. I think jump over here with you, and then good hits. Good hits. Yep. All right. Well, we've passed our first test here. Really? Both of them? Run them down, of course. We've passed our first test. I mean, it was 6 against 7. It wasn't the most exciting fight, of course, and we did have a good footing there, a good little spot. But we are going to start getting some things from this. The loot is going to be pretty helpful, particularly this. This armor looks really nice. We got a couple level ups too. Go collect that pay. I don't know if it's readily obvious that I'm pretty tense about this. I'm still very early in learning about this, and I don't know if I would have taken something like that with these kind of brothers in normal Battle Brothers. I feel like the beginning here might be a bit easier than the early stages of other Battle Brothers. I could be wrong, I don't know. So that's why I'm a little bit scared about this. So anyway, now we will take this time to sell off Fangshire Helm. We're going to make a little bit more money than we usually would. And I think that's too heavy. Let's take a look here. It's 25. Yeah, I think that one's heavy. Because this one is 20 and it's just the one. 35 and that's 4. That's pretty heavy. And I think this one's 30. 35 and a 4. So it's not too... I guess it's right in line with what it is. Let's get this situated, though. We do have a leather jacket and a patched mail shirt. 20 and 25. He's already at 55, and he's at 55 as well. So, okay. So I guess we'll just split these up in that kind of way. 80 and 75. Not bad. We definitely want to fix this up. We don't care too much about that. We don't care too much about that. Okay, well, let's see how we are leveling up Thankmar and Helgi. Helgi first. We'll take the +3. We'll take the +5. And I'd really like to see some 4s here. So we'll go melee defense for that one. And Thankmar. Great. +4, +4. And, ooh, +3. I think I'll take the +3 in hit points instead of the initiative. Yeah, we'll take the extra hit points for now. Are you guys on? I do have a knife here that I'd like to put to use. There you go. Now to some perks. So this is, I'll do these two on camera and let you know how I'm thinking about it. But when we have some major level ups, and I seem to think that it happens from time to time, everybody levels up because of a caravan mission or something like that. I'll probably do some more off camera rather than on camera, because I like to read every single one and I don't know what they all are yet. But these earlier ones I have a pretty good grasp on now. So Thankmar is a bowyer, charming, and fear of nobles. Lookout might be a role-playing element there. Alert would definitely be. Fast adaptation could be a good one for him in a min-max kind of a way. Pathfinder or crippling strikes. Pathfinder might be a nice one to take on early so that he can change levels and still... I guess he could still do it, but he could change levels at a faster rate and then still like get to a good point. I think that one's a good one for him, particularly earlier on. Does have dodge though, and alert would be a good one for him since he doesn't have stars here. Yeah, I mean, once again, it's a game. There's going to be some things that aren't going to play into the role playing as much as I would like it. But I could see the fact that, where is it? Okay, fletching, repair, hunting. So alert could be a good one for him, but also Pathfinder. Not sure. Let's go with alert. I think that's going to come in more handy at this time of the game than Pathfinder anyway. And both of them are good for kind of a hunter ranger kind of character. Helgi. I like the idea of crippling strikes because with puncture, that basically means that you're just you're just injuring them every time you stab. So, particularly with this Rondel dagger. Fast adaptation's a good one too. Once we get dagger mastery, then we can be, you know, if it's a miss, then definitely a stab. If the first one is a miss, then we can stab the second one and then have a third chance. Things like that. I think crippling strikes, the more times you're attacking, the better. Or, sorry, fast adaptation. The more attacks you're doing, the better. But alert is also really good. It's going to play end to hand with dodge as well. And it's also going to allow him to attack faster anyway, so. But I think I'm going to go with crippling strikes in this case. He is an assassin after all. And he has 138 initiative. That's pretty good to at this point in the game anyway. We can go with alert later when we're going for dodge, or when we already have dodge. That's going to give him a huge boost in his defenses. Okay. Well, don't really care too much about that. I'll keep this a little bit longer. I think we're fine with the temple. Deliver cargo at Grunenbach, which is way down here. I think that might be what we'll do, because that does allow us to get paid to walk past Brunwald. So we'll do that, and I'll probably end the episode after that. I don't think... Oh, I already looked at these, so... Ooh, we are pretty low on food, actually. How are the prices again? 2 days. That's good enough. That's going to add another full day of food for us. Let's take this contract and we'll just head on our way. Just wanted to look one more time. It's not looking good, so we'll continue. Oh wow, we just barely made it. I didn't think we'd make it, but let's check out this while we're here for sure. Nothing's looking too good. Mathis might be a good one to take on. It's a cheap caravan hand. We've been doing some caravan missions, so I feel like it comes into play that, you know, he's heard of us and he'd be okay with joining our band of thieves and assassins. But I don't really have the money, so I'm going to pass on it. But that's kind of the way that I'm thinking. Man, okay, so prices look kind of good here, don't they? Not really. We'll continue on our way then. We do want to continue taking on more contracts. Anything's going to help with this type of ambition, so... Secure the ancient cemetery. Definitely not. I don't want to be fighting Noxers at this time. So, instead of hanging around here, I think it's time to just get out of this section of the map. We're not going to be finding much work here. It seems that our better chances are going to be down in the south anyway. Archery contest. I'm almost afraid to even look at brothers at this time, because I'm going to see something that I want and I can't afford it. Okay, maybe not. There's a lot of hunters. A lot of hunters. Selling prices seem pretty decent. I don't have much to sell. Buying is pretty terrible. Oh man. Okay, well, for our first episode, I think we'll be ending it here. If we can't find anything here, then I'll probably end it. And we'll pick up in the next episode. 300. It is northwest, yeah. Not going back northwest again. Okay, well, I don't think we'll be able to... there's just... It's a lot of these kinds of backgrounds that aren't going to be good for us. So it's unfortunate, but I'd like to kind of stick to some theme in general rather than just be a mercenary band all the time, right? But I think that's where we're going to end it here. I know this is probably going to be a bit grindy at the beginning. We did start with a little... Well, we started out with quite a bit of money, but we have made our way up to 6 brothers and sisters. Actually, I guess we don't have any sisters yet, do we? No. So, 6 brothers. We've picked on a fight and took them out pretty easily. I think we're pretty well geared up, honestly, but I'd like to... I thought that was like a bandage or something, but it's just a stripe. I'd like to get at least 1 or 2 more brothers here on the front line before we go and take on some more of those contracts. I don't want to hop in and find a raider and then not be able to take them on. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode for now. This is just the beginning for a long campaign. And I hope we can make it to the crisis. It's only day 8 after all. Maybe in 90 days we will see. So, great. Well, thanks for stopping by, and I hope to see you next time.